kitchen with Chef Maru Davila, who promises that Mexican food can help you lose weight. What?
Of course, we're gonna be doing these delicious Mexican chilaquiles that are gonna help you feel great and burn that fat that maybe you accumulated over the holidays.
Wonderful. That looks so good.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back in the kitchen with Chef Maru Davila, who is making us the ultimate Mexican comfort food, chilaquiles. We're very excited about this. This is based on recipes from her new cookbook, The Mexican Food Diet. Now that seems like an oxymoron. Mexican food diet. Maru, how did you figure out that Mexican food could help you lose weight?
Super smart. No,
Seriously, but she did go to Harvard, so she does know a thing or two.
So yeah, going to Harvard was my dream come true, but you know what it took? It took many years of very hard work. I had no time to take care of myself.
Right.
And every time I got stressed, guess what I did? Lots of unhealthy eating. So yes, I gained so much weight. I gained it, lost it, gained it, lost it. And at some point I was up to 60 pounds. So I finally got tired.
60 pounds heavier than you are now.
Yes,
Wow.
that was awful. And the worst thing was that I was also depressed and getting sick all the time. So I got tired of feeling that way. I hated how I looked, and I decided I would go back to school to find a permanent solution. And to my surprise, I learned that the food I ate while growing up in Mexico was the best thing to overcome my three enemies. You know what they were?
What's that?
So I had horrible cravings, as I told you.
Yeah.
I had lots of toxicity, and I had frequent blood sugar spikes that were making me store a lot of fat.
Like so many people in this country do if you're eating unhealthy processed food.
So I was heading straight for diabetes, but luckily I stopped that. And what I learned was that the ingredients we use frequently in Mexican food, like peppers, like cilantro, like garlic, onion, they're fabulous to overcome those three enemies. So let's make some healthy chilaquiles.
Okay, so your chilaquiles or chilaquiles light, you're calling them divorced chilaquiles. Why are they divorced?
They're divorced because I divorced them from those ingredients that are not good for you.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Well, one of those ingredients that may not be the best for you are the tortilla chips. As much as we love them, and you can't have just one, you keep eating them.
I know.
They're not so great for you, but you have a substitution that is really amazing and just as satiating.
Yeah, so tortilla chips and fried tortillas, they don't not only keep you addicted to it, so increase your cravings, but they also make you store more fat. So we substituted them with jicama chips and chayote, which is the Mexican squash chips. What I did is I already baked them. I baked them in the oven with a little olive oil and sea salt, and they're delicious. They're as tasty and crunches, but they have the fiber and nutrients you need to thrive.
Beautiful.
And then what I'm going to use is the stars of the day are going to be two sauces. Sauces are going to be your detox power, and they're going to help you burn the fat.
Okay, what
so
sauces?
we're gonna start doing the chipotle sauce.
Okay.
And I have here some pre-cooked tomatillos, which is the green tomatoes.
All right.
I cooked them with some onion.
Okay.
And
Just
this
put
is
them in a blender.
yes.
How
And
long
then
would you cook the tomatillos?
That was like for 20 minutes.
Okay.
On boiling water. This is water that was left over from the cooking.
Okay.
These are your stars, the chipotles.
Okay.
And then we also have serrano peppers. If you want to make the sauce spicier, you leave the seeds. I took out the seeds so it wasn't as spicy.
Okay.
And then that's going to help boost your metabolism and reduce your appetite, the peppers. Now,
Right.
this is your detox power. This is cilantro.
Cilantro.
As you know, it's very, very common.
Cilantro's amazing.
Yes.
You could do heavy metal detox with cilantro.
And then I'm going to add garlic.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
And-
If you have heavy metal, cilantro helps you detox. Yeah. You know what? You could also detox from heavy metal music by eating cilantro if you want as well.
Exactly.
Mark can talk to his kids about that. Okay.
So now let's do it, and hopefully it's not going to explode.
I hope not.
So now this is it. Everything I like to do has to count, has to be very good for you, and also I like to do it fast. I don't like to spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
And to taste good, because otherwise,
Of
you
course.
know, you don't want to miss
Yeah,
that. Your
that's
food
why
is
my
so
book
good.
is called Healthy Eating That Feels Like Cheating. I only like things that feels like cheating. Yeah,
like
I want to
cheating.
feel like I'm cheating
This
all
is
the
so
time.
Good.
Okay,
I
so this
don't
is
miss the
olive
the
oil.
other stuff. It's
You,
really good.
You hit it for a second, and then you put the
In a
sauce.
skillet. Okay. How long are we going to leave it there?
We're gonna cook it there for 15 minutes so that it gets thickened and it, adds up
Beautiful.
to the
Comes
flavor.
together.
So while we're doing that,
In the meantime, you made a salsa.
yeah, we already have the other salsa, which is the
Okay.
green sauce. I use tomatillos also. I use only serrano pepper, so no chipotles. That's pretty much the main difference.
All right.
And we're gonna do that as our detox power.
Okay, so now we're
let's-
going to build the chilaquiles.
Yes, let's start building the chilaquiles. I have a base of arugula. I love to have leafy greens every time I eat, so I try to sneak into everybody anytime I can. And we're gonna start the divorce, the first divorce. We're
Okay.
gonna have 2 divorces.
2 divorces.
Oh boy, get a lawyer
Oh,
involved.
wow.
So we're gonna start adding this jicama, which, as I said, it's fiber, it's nutrients.
They're so good.
And you can have it alone. If you don't like jicama, you
I've
can.
never had jicama chips. Those were amazing.
No, I haven't either.
Yeah.
That's such a great idea.
And you guys, you can use also beets or turnips or parsnips or any other things, and just test it. I love. One of the things I love. It's fun. You can invite your family to. My family loves to help me prepare this plate, and so you can just have fun. Right now, this is the fun thing. Is I just decided we're gonna divorce them.
And what was this?
This is chayote, the Mexican
Chayote.
squash, which is also delicious alone in your salads. You can make it spaghetti. I do in
my
my
goodness.
recipe. I have a spaghetti with chayote, and now. Here's what we're gonna do. Now they're separate. Now let's definitely divorce them with the beans.
Okay.
And what I like about beans is that they help us with the divorce, but also they add fiber and protein that
Right.
you need.
Is there
Keep
a-
you full.
Yeah,
Is there
full.
a difference between the black bean and that kind of bean?
No.
Is it roughly the same, right?
No, yeah,
the
I like
same.
both.
It's preference. I like both
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So then this will add your fiber and your protein so that your blood sugar stays stable and you're not hungry between meals. You definitely want that. And as you can see, I skipped the sour cream and the cheese because that's inflammatory and it also keeps your blood sugar, spiking and storing fat.
Okay.
So now the starts of the day, I guess we can start with this one.
Yes.
I'm gonna do it double divorce.
Okay, I like it.
Double
People don't divorce once, right? They divorce
Yeah,
twice sometimes.
yeah.
So we're gonna
In
do
this town, maybe even more than that. I'm sorry.
So we're gonna have half of green sauce on one side, and then we're gonna add the chipotle sauce on the other side, so that each side has its own half.
Oh my gosh.
So now we have quarters, and you get to experience the different flavors.
But I love that you're not skimping on the avocado. You're still
Well,
going
yeah,
to add
'cause
avocado.
I told you I took out I'm adding creaminess through this avocado. You can even blend it and use it as a sort of like a cream.
crema.
Yes, and then we're gonna top it off with a little onion, which is anti-inflammatory, and some cilantro, more
gosh, once
detox
again.
power. And there you have it.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is something
All right, Maru, we
that
got to
you
get
can
in
have
there.
on those days that you don't feel
There you
great.
go.
Maybe you had some drinks and you need some added detox power.
Let's see if I have a prenup involved with this divorce. Like say I get the margarita.
Yes.
And then I can do this as well.
Yes.
Okay.
You got it.
Just want to. Okay.
All right,
You
listen,
got it perfect.
I guarantee you no one's going to want to divorce you after eating this. They're going to want
This
to
is-
marry you.
This is
Thank
good.
you so much, Maru.
so
You're
good.
fabulous.
Maru, thank you.
You all stick around because coming up, DIYer Lauren Riamaki is taking...